today, too fast.
He's delivering an old-fashioned butt kicking right here.
That's a move that'll knock you out cold. Oh, man, is he fired up.
Quick thinking to avoid that.
Seth Rollins using his feet nicely here.
Not today, too fast.
What a shot. I can't believe that just happened to Seth Rollins.
No kidding. I think that's going to be worse than needing to gather yourself outside the ring. I think Seth is seriously injured. What a move. What a smart move. Hey, is it me? Or does Brian Pillman get crazier each time we see him? Talk about unpredictable. Oh, this is just awful, Cole. Rollins is showing no mercy here whatsoever. He sees it. This might not end well. That's it. He's out.
Oh, there it is. What a maneuver. That's how you put away an opponent. I love it.
The more punishment he takes, the slower and slower he is getting back to his feet.
Well, King, getting back to your earliest assessment of Brian Pillman's sanity, I'd have to agree. There's certainly a screw loose upstairs. You know, you don't earn the loose cannon moniker by accident.
You guys are nuts. Brian Pillman isn't crazy. He knows exactly what he's doing. He's making all of you fear him.
Only a few inches separate him from his goal.
He whipped that one. Not a lot of spring left in his step right now. What a punch!
Oh, an incredible move by Brian Pillman.
Wow, he's still down after that. Oh! Oh, out of nowhere!
Someone really should check on. I mean, a maneuver like that takes your career and it just flashes it before your very eyes.
Yeah, that wouldn't be a very long flash for you, Cole, but this guy's in trouble.
Seth Rollins leads a quiet life away from the ring, but his love of sports entertainment began when he was 3 years old. Rollins' father and grandfather took him to see his first WWE show at the Wharton Fieldhouse in his hometown of Davenport, Iowa, and that's when it all began. There's going to be a lot of offense in this match.
Wouldn't have it any other way. That's what I love to see.
Pillman. Brian Pillman scores with a tremendous move.
Michael, Seth wanted to follow his dream to WWE, literally. Seth traveled to Phoenix, Arizona, so he could see WrestleMania 26 live.
Never have so few inches seemed so far away.
He's almost got it down. I think he almost has it. It won't take long now.
You can bet a doctor will be looking at that neck after this one.
He's so close to that contract, he can taste it.
He's almost got it down.
Quick thinking to avoid that.
Crash into the canvas like that can tear muscles and break bones.
No kidding, this may be close to being over.
It's no secret Seth Rollins grew up with a dream of being a WWE superstar. Very few people know that Rollins was actually in the crowd at WrestleMania 26. No one knew that just 3 years later, Rollins could make his own WrestleMania debut as a member of the Shield.
Well, you know, Michael, the WWE roster is full of stories.
Victory may be within reach right here.
Oh, this is scary. I can tell you from experience. Oh, look at those legs flail. What's going to happen here? He almost got that thing down. I think he almost has it. It won't take long now. He's right there. He unhooks that thing, and this is over.
Surprised by the inverted DDT.
I guarantee you they didn't see that one coming.
Going to have to shake off the moderate damage that's been inflicted here and find a way to maintain the upper hand.
Scary thing about facing Brian Pillman is that you never know what he's thinking. You never know what he's going to do next. He's just a few inches from victory. Any second, that thing's coming down. Making it to the top of the ladder may be the easy part. Once you start working on... What a win! Man, he's got to feel great.
Seth Rollins looks focused here tonight, King.
Oh, look out.
Plenty of downward thrust on that elbow drop.
Ooh, it landed right on the money, too.
Great one-on-one action here tonight. It doesn't get much better than this.
Brian Pillman reverses it.
Well, on the topic of Seth Rollins here, tell us your thoughts.
Here's somebody who's willing to do just about anything to get to the top. I like it. That's the way it should be.
Seth Rollins knows how to polish off an opponent.
If there's anybody who will make it his business, go out of his way to inform everyone that he's in control, it's Brian Pillman.
Brian Pillman reverses it.
Between his stints as a professional football player and his time spent in WCW, ECW, and WWE, Brian Pillman would have to be considered among the most accomplished athletes we've seen in a long time.
He is certainly a natural, Michael. Then on top of all of his God-given ability, you add to the fact he was trained by the legendary Stu Hart, and you've got yourself a true stud in Brian Pillman.
My God, his body's been through hell, and his ribs have bore the brunt of the attack.
And I hope we can get a doctor out here as a precaution. Damaged ribs like that can make it hard to breathe.
Uh-oh. What is Brian Pillman doing here?
Oh!
John, it's that relationship with Stu Hart you mentioned earlier that made Brian Pillman such a perfect member of the Hart Foundation when the group were formed in 1997.
Well, if it were me, I'd keep going after the arm. Don't stop until it doesn't work anymore. If he keeps up this pace, this could turn real ugly real fast.
Playing mind games.
Yeah, a little intimidation there.
A knockdown, drag-out brawl, complete with a big stomp.
And these guys are throwing bombs. They're pulling out all the stops. Ow! And Rollins with the reversal.
We may have to worry about internal injuries.
Cole, you mentioned Brian Pillman's involvement with the Hart Foundation earlier. But let's not forget that he was also a member of one of the greatest factions of all time, the Four Horsemen. Well, there's no wiggle room here for Seth Rollins. Oh! Oh, nice counter. Seth Rollins finds a way out. Seth Rollins is showing why he is one of the most feared men in all of WWE.
And there's the reversal.
Finding a groove here. Seth Rollins has in this business what we call all the tools. Rollins is lightning fast. He can get on that mat and wrestle. He can brawl. He can soar through the air. Oh, did I say? Seth Rollins is fearless.
TLC has been a WWE tradition since 2009 when the first event emanated from San Antonio and featured DX defeating Chris Jericho and Big Show in the main event.
Wow! If he keeps this up, this could be over quick. Man, there's no getting up from that. It's over. That's got to be it.
Look at that. Another merciless blow. I think it's safe to say that if they got up from that, it would be a miracle.
Bill Rollins and all of his ability represents the future of WWE. All of the success Seth Rollins has experienced is only the beginning. If you don't believe it, just ask him. He's still not through.
Not today, too fast.
It only takes a couple of those to bring his night to an end.
Extra slow getting back to his base here.
Look at this hang time.
Incredible!
When he gets going like this, there are few better.
Seth Rollins leads a quiet life away from the ring, but his love of sports entertainment began when he was 3 years old. Rollins' father and grandfather took him to see his first WWE show at the Wharton Fieldhouse in his hometown of Davenport, Iowa, and that's when it all began.
Uh-oh, here we go, here we go.
The pedigree, this one is in the books.
Pedigree to perfection.
What a finishing maneuver. This could be it. It's got to be it.
You can see him struggling to stand after all the damage he's taken.
Look at this, just a little further. It's not going to take long to bring it down now. Oh my gosh, this is the last position you want to be in. Michael, Seth wanted to follow his dream to WWE, literally. Seth traveled to Phoenix, Arizona, so he could see.
Oh my gosh, Ken.
Well, that's why it's sometimes better to just let go. Oh my gosh, not the table.
Whoa, you felt that go right through the body. You may not agree with this form of attack, but it's very smart. Now, time will tell if that'll be enough to win the match.
Oh man, that'll scramble your insides.
Boy, he just got laid out.
What a shot. You could hear that from a mile away. You'll see what someone's really made of after an assault like that.
I can't believe everything that's transpired thus far. It's been so physical.
You're right about that, Cole. This has been an all-out war.
There's no quit in these guys, but unfortunately only one of them can be victorious here tonight. Oh, they couldn't find a home for that one.
Well, it certainly wasn't due to a lack of trying, Michael.
If there's anybody who will make it his business, go out of his way to inform everyone that he's in control, it's
Well, thanks for coming.
We're looking at complete domination here. What a brutal beating we've seen dished out so far here tonight.
Just trying to goad his opponent into making a mistake here.
Not every move is designed to get the fans off their feet.
whoa, a direct hit. Talk about getting tagged and knocked in the middle of next week.
He's so close to that contract, he can taste it. I think he almost has it. It won't take long now.
Wow, What a win.